Good morning. Well, happy Monday, everyone. Good morning, Annie7, Deirdre. Let me get the comments up here. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing this morning? I was just sharing this out. So I'll just share it a couple more places and then we'll get going. All right. Hello. Blue, and you've got rain. Well, it's sunny here. It hasn't come all the way up over the mountain yet, but I see it up there. What's interesting is I just had Magi out, and I caught the moon still up in the sky, not going quite behind the horizon yet, and the sun coming up on the other side. That was pretty cool to see the sun and the moon this morning. Deirdre, Catherine, hello, hello, hello. And y'all have rain too in New York? Oh boy. Well, it's a rainy Monday then, I guess, huh? Let's go into our hearts. Touch your heart center and slow down your breathing. Inhale all the way into your lungs. Release slowly. And what are you grateful for? Hold that thought in your heart. What am I grateful for? And let whatever comes forward come from your heart. And then smile. Put that smile on your face. That's your garment of the day. The preferred garment is the smile. And Annie's doing good. It's coffee time. Grayson's going to school. Yep, tomorrow is Halloween. Trick or treat. So cheers on this Monday morning, everyone. So keep sharing your yays, whatever it is that you're grateful for. And I am going to get to the message from the angels, which is called Dark and Light. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. And that's from Harvey Fierstein. Part of living a human existence involves facing the shadows or the dark forces in life. It's crucial to recognize and understand the challenges we face, be they internal struggles or external circumstances. Denial only deepens the shadows, while acceptance is the first flicker of light. Dear angels, in the face of darkness, we possess the power of choice. We can choose to succumb to despair or actively seek the light. By embracing the possibility of angelic intervention and nurturing our inner light, we not only navigate the shadows, but transform them into opportunities for growth and transcendence. Dear ones, acknowledge that darkness is a natural part of the spiritual journey. Stay in the present moment and aware of who you are as a spirit being. The light is more powerful than the dark. Meditation can help you observe your thoughts without judgment and foster a sense of inner peace. Confront your fears, insecurities, and unresolved emotions. You are empowered through your self-awareness. Dear ones, we encourage you to consider spiritual cleansing practices to release negative energy, such as smudging with sage, using your intention to purify your spiritual space. Remember that darkness is not the absence of light, but an opportunity for transformation and growth. Embrace the challenges on your spiritual path, knowing that they contribute to the richness and depth of your journey. Dear angels, Today I promise to focus only on the light inside of me to become stronger during the dark times. You know, we don't often talk about the shadow and the darkness that can come up for us. We focus mostly just on the light, which is good because whatever you focus on expands. But at the same time, we can't ignore that it's a part of our journey. We have dark times. We have things that come up and demons that we deal with inside if we don't bring them up and are aware of them enough to heal that part of us. So it's good to talk about it. It's good to look at it. Like they said, don't try to hide from it. Don't ignore it, but become more self-aware of who you are, the whole you. We are dark and light, all of us. There's the world of contrast that we are in. So we have dark and we have light, and we're not going to ignore that that's the way it is here. So, Annie, you love this message already? I know, right? We have to acknowledge it. Deirdre is grateful for my whole self and all that surrounds it, and for Thump. Well, I am grateful for Thump as well. Auntie Jean, good morning. Ooh, it got down to 37. I am grateful for central heating this morning. Well, I guess you don't have to fight over the AC anyway, huh? Yep. Nature took care of that for you and said, here, Auntie G, we'll cool you off some. We didn't get quite that cold last night. We're in the 50s, so not too bad. I was just outside with the dog, and it actually felt pretty good. Good morning, sweet Leo. And Kathleen Caputo, good morning to you. And Sally said, good morning. It's shadow season for sure. I have a flood of people coming in who are dealing with it. Yeah, there's a lot of it coming up right now for Manny. And the angels just want us to talk, you know, not ignore it. So the best thing they said to do is self-awareness. So if you're finding yourself in that space of not feeling so bright, then just become more self-aware of what's going on, what's happening inside of you, what's creating that feeling that there's a darkness there, and then call it out. Call out the darkness. Andrea, good morning. It was so good to see you yesterday. And Sally said shared, and I believe it got down to 31 last night. Oh boy. Well, I guess I am in the right place, huh? I know after I leave here, I'm going into Kentucky, and I think they were supposed to get down into the 20s for a couple of days there. So hopefully that'll get out of their system before I head up that way to see some of my family before heading back to Florida. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about this. This one, I think. The boldness of your future. Listen to your discontent, your yearning. You want something true. You should not just be quiet and get back to your day job or how things have been as if you are making a drama out of nothing. You are meant to be moved by these feelings, to become more alive. Trust in the brightness of what is meant to be. Thank you, Kuan Yin. You were definitely listening to that angel message that we have to trust in the light. I'm looking for my book. There it is. We have to trust in that light, and that the angels are always there. They always have our back. You know, Archangel Michael is so great as a protector. And when we did the 7th generation clearing yesterday, it felt so good to place that sword all around us. And that's what Michael does. The sword of Archangel Michael is a protective tool, and before we even went into the generations and went back 7 generations, Michael placed the sword in front of us, behind us, to each side, above and below. And it felt so awesome to be protected like that. So if you all missed the 7 generation clearing, it was very powerful. And I will be repeating it. I think we're supposed to do it on a regular basis. So it was a pretty awesome experience. And Blue Jean, you're warm up there in Vermont. All right. Deirdre, yeah, it wasn't in an email. It was in the group, and then the messages, and on Enlightened World Network. So, yeah, there's Big Mike. We had a really good turnout for it. We had a full house on there, and people that I had never seen before, so they got exposed to the energy of this powerful group and this family. And Sally says, all the work trucks are pulling up. They begin replacing our water pipes right out of the driveway. Then we get new sidewalks. There's construction at work and construction at home. Oh, geez. That can't be any fun at all, Sally. So lifting you up for that and to make it through that time. I know it's been disruptive to the business of Zenlightenment, but I feel like it's easing up a little bit, and people will be flowing through that door. All right, so what else is going on this Monday? What else are you grateful for? And let's get to some tiny book messages. How about that? You know, today is a special day at Enlightened World Network. And I just want to share that we are kicking off the day. So all day long, from now until, I believe, 10 o'clock tonight, there's going to be programs on at Enlightened World Network focused on bringing in world peace. Kathy Hand, good morning. You're headed to your doctor. Well, we're headed there with you. So just know that you are not alone. Oh dear. Somebody discovered a garbage truck. All right, so I just want to share some of the things that's happening today. So let me find what I'm looking for. Okay, I know it's here. Okay, so this morning, after this, Ruth will be on with Mira Rubin on Enlightened World Network. And then we have Lisa Jo Davis, who's going to bring us a program called Pillar of Peace, and that's at 11:40. Sue Broom is coming on to talk to us about peace. And then we have the 10 million for world peace at 1 o'clock. We have a breathwork prayer circle with Kirlani at 1:40. And I know there's more than this, but this is what Ruth had sent me. Oh, those are the ones that I'm going to be on. So all day long, Ruth and I are going to alternate. And so there will be something like every half an hour throughout the day on Enlightened World Network. So you can jump over there and find out what's on and just enjoy throughout the day all the beautiful messages that will be coming through from people. Sally, you're doing the 12:40, a guided meditation today. Yeah, so Ruth will be with you for that one. And Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. All right, so Kathleen will be doing the meditation a day at 11 a.m. In the stillness, we see the light. See through the eyes of the Creator. Absolutely. I'm so glad you're going to be doing that this morning on Enlightened World. And Auntie Jean, I'm grateful for our program yesterday. I'm still feeling release and making discoveries. Yeah, that's the thing. When we did that 7th-generation clearing, there was a lot of energy that was shifted and moved, and a lot of the darkness that was replaced by light, by the angels and by spirit. So there's going to be a continuation of that shifting, because we moved a lot of energy. I couldn't believe how much was released as we all worked together and let go of, I think there were 17 people total on that meeting. So 17 people moving 7 generations of energy. It was quite powerful, and we all felt it. All right, so let's have a message from the tiny book. What? What's that, Magi? She wants to pick a page. So I'm going to let Magi pick a page for us. Okay, which page? Which page? That one? Okay. All right, she picked page 59. As you allow for possibilities in life, loose all attachments to the outcome and just allow the miracles. That was a great message, Magi. Thank you. Thank you for the message. I know, she's so excited about it. All right, so Sally says page 26. And good morning, Light, on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Let's see, page 26. It is only you that you have to be comfortable and happy with. No one can dim your light unless you allow your thoughts to believe it is so. The way to stop the freight train of downhill runaway thoughts is to stop fueling the engine with the negative energy. So absolutely, this just goes right along with what they were talking about last night in our angel message. We have choices. So when we see that there's something that's not of the light, we have a choice. We can feed our mind with that negativity. We can go into that energy, or we can say, nope, I am choosing to stay in my high vibration. I am choosing to bring the light through me and shine it on that darkness. That's the choice we have. We can either get caught up in it, or we can stand in our divine authority and stand firm against it. So yeah, that was little Magi. She doesn't know it yet, but Mom and Dad will be home in a couple of days. So, so I'm not telling her just yet. I don't want her to get super excited, because she is a little ball of excitement. I don't know if you can see her. She's back in her bed right now. Not moving the wrong way. Yeah, she's right behind me in her bed. Let me see. Can I move out of the way enough for you to see her? There she is. Say good morning to Magi. Say good morning to the peas. Thank you for picking a message for us. Doesn't she look like a little deer laying down there? A little baby deer? She's something else. All right, so anybody else want to pick a page? We have time if you want to pick another one. She is adorable. Okay, so is there another number popping up? I didn't look back to see if anybody picked one. Joanne Castrillo, page 12. Okay. There are legions of angels at your beck and call. Wherever there is need, we are there. We will not force ourselves on you, however. We are always listening to your heart, which is where your soul energy is. At any time, you can call out to us for guidance and ask for us in your prayers to God. I love this message. You know, a lot of people that I hear talking about angels talk about praying to the angels. We don't pray to the angels. They're a creation that God made for us and gave us to help us through this journey, to help navigate it. We pray to God, pray to the divine for the angelic intervention. We invoke the angel energy. We call them to us, and they're always here. So all we have to do is acknowledge, speak their name, ask for whatever it is they provide, like Archangel Michael provides guidance, protection, and helps us to disconnect from the negative energies or any heavy energy that's going on inside. So we invoke whatever energy that angel can bring forth, but we always give honor and glory and respect and pray to our Creator, Source God energy, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to number 21 from Annie. And yes, isn't that funny, Blue Jean? 12 and 21. They're both threes, right? And today is the 30th day, which is also a 3. 3 is a very high spiritual number. I wish Michelle Landers was on here because she could tell us all about that number 3. And it's all about the triad and the triune energy. Whenever you have 3 people working together, something magical happens. When there's a triad, it just really expands that energy into something, it morphs into something more spiritual and more high frequency. So yeah, 3, it's that kind of day. And then Catherine Kovacs chose page 30, which is a 3. And Auntie Jean says, I think there was a legion surrounding me last night. It felt crowded in my room last night. It felt wonderful and warmer. Yay, Auntie Jean, feel into that. Yeah, after what we did with the 7th generation clearing, the angels just were celebrating that we did it. It was so beautiful, and the sharing was so beautiful of what people experienced during that time. And now the sun comes up, so I may have to be moving anyway over here. So let's see what page 21 has to offer. Fear is not your friend. Know with certainty. Let me try that again. Know with certainty that as you walk your divine path, you are not alone. The fog will lift to show you clearly where to place your steps and the right turns to make. Hold those mountaintop experiences in your memories and enjoy the party. I love this. Fear is not your friend. I think we need to have a t-shirt that says that, because there is so much fear that's prevalent on our planet right now. There has been. It's been building, and then with the conflicts and the things that are going on in the world, the fear has reared its head again, and there's a lot of it happening. A lot of the darkness right now is creating such an energy of fear. So this says to know with certainty where to place your steps. And using Deirdre's example, each step can be a thank you. Put one foot down and say thank, and then the other foot is you. Thank you. And go into gratitude. When you go into gratitude, you're going to feel that fear lift, just like the fog. And Annie, you said you had the fog lifting there this morning in Louisiana. So gratitude, and just really feel that and pull that up to the forefront of whatever is happening. All those things you have going on in your life. Just focus on gratitude primarily and let that be what guides you through those times that may be a little scary, a little fearful. And Kathy said, this is a 3-year for me in numerology. That's awesome. Annie says, I missed it. I'm so sorry, but I felt a clearing even when I wasn't there when I got in the bath. Yeah, the energy was powerful. It really was. Catherine Kovacs. Aw, Blue. Sending some gruffy and pocky love to our Magi. I know they would lick her all over if they were here, wouldn't they? And she'd hold her own, trust me. I've seen her with a bigger dog, and she's just adorable. She loves to play. She's such a puppy. All right, we're going to page 30. And Joanne says, oh, I love the thank you. I was doing that with each step the other day. Appreciate the reminder. Yeah, just keep saying it. Thank you, and watch what happens. All right, so page 30. And let me go ahead and put up for you to put in your prayer requests. We have our pair of jeans with us this morning. So if you have something to add into the grids and add into our prayer list, go ahead and type that into the comments. And let's see what's on page 30. Instead of being frustrated over what seems out of your control, take time to figure out what you do have control over and start there. And you know, I think that is a perfect message for us. Thank you, Catherine Kovacs, for picking that one. What do you have control over? And anytime that something comes up where you start to go into fear and you start to feel into the darkness of what's happening, and it's something that's out of your control. You know, we can't physically be in different places. So wherever we're at, when we hear about something that happens in another part of the world and we have no control over it, start to ask, what do I have control over? What can I do where I'm at in this moment? So there are things we can do. Meditation. That's a powerful way to create a shift in the energy field. If we raise our vibration and go into possibility with meditation, we are sending that energy forward and adding it to the soup of all the collective consciousness on the planet. Prayer. You have control over if you're going to go into a prayer mode or a fear mode. You can find something positive in your life to look at. What is it that you have control over? You have control over your words. As you speak, are you speaking about something positive and something that brings light through? Or are you regurgitating things from the past that have happened and things that are going on in the world and just keep repeating and repeating and repeating? Rinse and repeat. Pay attention to what words are coming from your mouth, because the more you lift up the vibration, the more those dark things have no power over you. They have no power to harm us unless we give the power away, unless we become the victims. I want to read that quote again from the angel message. Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. Those are powerful words, and it is the way to turn things around. Good morning, Evangelist Mary. Thank you for being with us. And Blue says, dance, pedal stomping, breathe in love, release what no longer serves, breathe in joy, and release love. Yeah, that is the key, you guys. There's going to be dark in the world. We live in a world of contrast. It is not all light. But as light workers, light holders, way showers, whatever you want to call it, we are here to shine more light into the world. So if we are looking at the darkness, we are looking at things that are taking place, and we're going into that energy, or we're constantly talking about what's going on as far as what's going haywire and chaotic in our world, we're just stirring the pot. We're just giving more power to that kind of energy. Let's go into where the real power is, the force of light, and bring light forward. And it's not that we're being Pollyannas, we're not burying our head in the sand. We are acknowledging what we're doing. We're acknowledging that, yes, there is something at play here. There is a war going on. There is conflict. There is poverty. There are families that are feuding and fighting with each other. And there's horrible things happening. We're not discounting that. We know that. We don't have to read all the news headlines to know that there are terrible things happening. Our job, our mission, if we choose to accept it, is to put that smile on our face and shine our light as bright as we can shine our light, and rejoice in who we are. Stand firm in our divine authority to bring more light into the world. And Mary Crincoli has joined us. Hi, sweet Mary. We're taking prayer requests right now. So, Deirdre, thank you for sharing our morning prayer of prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and all who live on her back, for world peace, and for attention to human trafficking, another darkness in our world. And we are focusing on doing something to bring light and illuminate what's happening so we can change and shift that energy. We're doing that through a beautiful message called Save Someone's Child. And you'll be hearing more about that as we move into 2024. Auntie Jean says, I love the beautiful insights from our family. Deirdre, thank you for the thank you steps. And Kathy, thank you for the suggestion to put our Sunday card on our grids or altars and let it give us guidance for the week. I appreciate all of you so much. What a blessing this family is. Indeed it is, Auntie Jean, and you are just such a beautiful, huge part of it. Blue Jean, breathe in light into every cell in your body. Exhale anything that no longer serves. See it as smoke leaving each cell in your body. Replace it. Breathe in love. We, the Fae, are swirling with bright colors today. I love that. Okay, well, let's go into our prayers. Yes, we are lifting up Mary's son, Chris. Thank you, Jean, for that reminder. Chris had a car accident last week, and so we're holding Chris up for complete healing of anything that happened during that accident. And what else? Travel prayers for me coming up this week as I start to move out of this area that I'm in Tennessee. I really loved being here. What a great area this is. If you ever get a chance to visit Bristol, Tennessee, I encourage you to do so. And travel prayers for Bob and Noel, who will be on their way home from Costa Rica this week. Your Fae went to Florida. I'm sure they did. All right, so let's go into our hearts and let's just focus right now on bringing in light. Let's do that, because it feels like this is a day when we really need more light. And as the light workers are bringing forth a full day for us of things on Enlightened World Network, including this program, we want to really honor that. Honor the light. Honor Dr. Ruth Anderson, who had the intuitive thought that we need to create a day of peace, a day of focusing fully on what we can do. What can we do to bring more love and light into the world? And Sally, please lift my grandson Chris up as he makes his way through the Army boot camp. We certainly will. All right, so go into your heart with the breath. Just do that connection, breathing deeply and filling your lungs up. And release. With your next breath, just think the word peace as you breathe it in and fill your lungs completely full. And when you think they're full, breathe in again. Take another breath. Just really expand the lungs out as much as you can, because that's going to push your inner energy outward. It's going to push all that love that's in your heart and bring it forward into the collective mix. And when you release, let go of anything that's unlike love, anything that's not serving you. Now we're going to play. So with your next breath in, just imagine you're blowing up a balloon. So as you breathe into your lungs, see a beautiful balloon in front of you that's expanding with the air that you're breathing in. What color is your balloon this morning? What's the color that you're focused on? I'm seeing a rainbow happen, so I know many of you are visualizing your balloons. I see predominantly red. I see a lot of red balloons this morning. Red is a powerful color. It's the color of the root chakra. So let's feel into our root, that base, the foundation. I call it the survival zone. So let's focus on red. Everyone turn to that color. It could be different shades of red. It could be like a shiny apple, or it could be the color of blood when it comes out of your body. It could be any shade of blue, red. We're going to blue next, obviously. So focusing on the root, which is our base, let's shore that up. Let's do some affirmations as we focus on the root chakra. I am worthy. I am enough. I am strong. I am standing in my divine authority. I am a child of the divine. I am unmovable. And I am unapologetically happy, joyous, and free. Now feel your energy in your root chakra. What does it feel like right now? Does it feel stronger? Just feel the energy and breathe. Breathe in that red energy of the root chakra and release anything that might look like fear or anger or resistance or lack Release all of that from your root chakra. We want to start there because we want to really build that foundation strong. We want it to be balanced. So as we're looking at the root chakra, is there an area in there that maybe is a little weak? The things that are governed here in the root chakra are your safety, your security, nutrition, family, your home life. So look at all of that. See if there's any place that you are feeling a lack, any place that's not feeling balanced and really confident. And let's pour some healing into that area. What can you do? What do you have control over? If there's something that's poking its head up and saying, I'm not feeling so good here. I got a little bit of fear going on maybe, or I'm not taking as much care of myself as I could with my nutrition. What do you have control over? Are you the one that's planning your meals and cooking them or buying them and putting them in your body? Do you have control over that? Look at what you do have control over. Look at what you do have a say-so in. And how can you make your root chakra stronger by making choices that are for your best and highest good? Focus on the red. Breathe it in. Watch it go all the way down to your root chakra. And watch your energy expand out as you decide to be the best you possible through the choices that you make. Now let's go back to those balloons that you are blowing up. Ah, yes, I see the blues. I see lots of people focusing on their blue balloons. So let's go to the throat, that beautiful throat chakra energy. It's powerful. This is one of your power centers. To be able to speak authentically, to speak what you want to say no, if you mean no, is one of the most powerful things you can do. Or to speak up for yourself and say yes. So let's focus on the blue as you blow up your balloon, inhaling into your lungs, and feel the energy. Is it expanding? Are you willing to take a chance of stepping out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to say no? Maybe you've just been giving in to what other people expect of you. And you're the yes person. Somebody knows they can always go to you and you're going to say yes. Well, maybe it's time for you to examine those choices. It's not something that you're willing to put your energy into or take part in. Say no. Just say no. Practice it. Practice standing up for yourself. The more you get confident at speaking your truth, the more likely you are to use your voice authentically and to share with others what's really important to you. So breathe in again. Breathe into this throat chakra. Expand the energy of it. And release any resistance. Release anything that's holding you back from being you. All those concepts, all those thoughts of I can't, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go and let it flow. So let's go back into our hearts now. Breathe into the heart. Maybe you blew up a green balloon. Green is the color of the heart chakra. And let's just love on ourselves right now. Just pour more love into your heart. Expand your energy field by saying, I love you. You are amazing. You are powerful. You are strong. You are resilient. And you are enough just as you are. Start saying those words to yourself. Start building up the you that came here to be powerful, that came here to be a light, and be that light shining out into the dark, shining love over those that have asked for help, those who have asked to be placed on a prayer list and in the grid, those who have shared a little bit of shakiness as they walk through their journey. So let's pour that love over every name that's on our prayer list and those who were added today. And let's pour gratitude into Spirit for hearing those prayers, for acknowledging them, for answering them for the best and highest good of all. Let's pour love and gratitude into our planet, sending it all the way down to that crystalline center. And then trust and believe that Mama Gaia will bring that energy forward to every being on our planet. Gaia wants peace just as much as us humans that walk on her back want peace. So let's breathe peace into being. Let's create it with our words, with our actions, with our intentions. And now let's love on each other. Oh my gosh, look at this. All the beautiful balloons that you blowed up. Gold, pink, purple, silver blue. I love that. Thank you. Thank you for blowing up the balloons. Thank you for sending love into all the prayer requests. And Kathleen, thank you for sharing with us a need from Nassau County, New York, the 13-year-old that went missing. Let's pray for Sarah and pray for her to be returned home. Thank you. Thank you for that. And Kathy, we're praying for you as you visit the heart doctor. Yes, it would absolutely be beautiful for you to come to that place of being able to step away and take care of you. I love that. All right, so we end our prayer time by showering love on each other. Love and gratitude. Thank you. I love you. And Deirdre got us started with that. So let me pull up our Leo. And get the doggaroos ready to dance to a cuppa full of joy.
To get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
Let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. When all the peace for peace, so I'm mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters.
There's our Charlie.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pod. Daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste,
y'all. Full of joy. Oh, sweet Lily Ann, happy birthday.
Is the winning team, and you can slide the dust. There is always new space in the pot. Full of love, take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the
AAA.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pot. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Cuppa full of joy. That's what this is every morning. A cuppa full of joy.
There is no secret. We're simply
Accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peace in the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Are the doggies dancing yet, Blue? I know how much they love our Leo. Woo is right. Thank you, Leo. All right, so it's time to get on with our day. Enlightened World Network, Mira Rubin is on right now, and Ruth is there with her. So jump in there, and let's just encourage each other throughout the day, bringing in lots of love and light. So thank you so much. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and I will see you all through the day. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.